looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Out to his left. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On the move, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Aldon Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And that is incomplete.
And at quarterback, his pass forced to the ground.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
Cook in punt formation.
Johnson. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. 63 yards on a punt return score. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Anderson now to kick this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this a winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the 100.
To get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Saquon Barkley. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down.
Try to run for it with Barkley. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Packers nothing. Morton Anderson.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Back to throw. Gannon. Throwing right, and that's complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, McNair. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. McNair flushed out right. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. It's McNair. Open man. Completes it to Smith-Schuster. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. These two teams all tied after 1. Anthony Lynn says now's the time. His guy's going on 4th down. On On fourth down, McNair, open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Chargers.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. From the gun, here's McNair. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Operating from the gun, McNair. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's third down.
Third down. And 8 yards to go.
From the gun, McNair able to hit his target, Claypool. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On first down, it's McNair. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Again on 2nd and 10. McNair. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
To throw on third down, McNair. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Mean Joe Green drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try. And this a 39-yard attempt. The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
And automatic Morton Anderson does it again. Knocks another one through the post. Have to be careful because it's almost boring. You know, just how accurate he is. He knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads 2 different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, at one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
On first down, Gannon. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again, Gannon. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now McNair off the play fake. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play.
Check back 21, right 21, check back 21. Keep it up, defense, keep it up, guys. Hey, check back 21, 19, pioneer. Hey, watch delay.
Looking to throw. Gannon. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Back at the 15.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To throw on second down, Gannon. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Anderson's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, McNair. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 14 yards. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. Anderson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From the gun on third down, McNair. He's going to look deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Complete.
A big play there.
First down.
66 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Looking to throw on second down. Gannon. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
To the sideline.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Gannon. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
From the gun, Gannon. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, it took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
On second down, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Walker, the ball carrier.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
A gain of 14 yards. It's now third.
They run again with Walker. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. Operating from the gun, Gannon. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Chargers 30, Packers 13.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And Barkley did not get there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. From the gun, McNair. He's going to loft one. Deep left side. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
And 7 at the Packers' 23-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 17. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, McNair. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On the draw, this is Barkley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Operating from the gun, McNair. Pass incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. From the gun, McNair to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
on 4th down. McNair. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Gannon. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off right around the 43. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, Gannon. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw again, Gannon. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll be brought down